The first thing that Layla and I did when we got married is that we went through a divorce course. We were like, well, let's just find out all the reasons that people get divorced and let's handle all of those things now. And so we did that as the first thing. Money's a big one. Kids are a big one. And then a lot of it is actually really tactical preferences. When I come home from a long day of work, do I want you to then unload all of your day's, woes on me? Probably not, right? And so for me specifically, and a lot of it comes down to communication, assuming that you guys liked each other at some point, right? And rounding up, I call it rounding up, which is like, if I said something and there's two ways of taking it, a bad way and a good way, I meant the good way. We're married. I love you. And so having that be kind of the default setting, and like Layla has learned a lot of my nuances, which I actually only got to learn with her, because the thing is that we're going to have, novel experiences that then become routine. So, when we work together, there was no me coming home at the end of a long day, but we work in the same company now, but we don't like work together during the day. And so very often she's at home and I get back, and she learned to just give me space. I usually just want to be left alone for a minute to basically let the dust settle in my head so that I can be, fully present for her. But I could see somebody who didn't know that, assuming that if I don't want to talk to you when you get back, you don't love me. And so it's really just dissecting these issues and saying, instead of saying like, you hate me, or extrapolating this to our relationship forever and always, just as a preference in behavior, because she'll just say, what would you prefer I do instead? And I say, can you do this instead of that? And she says, sure. I came home yesterday and she said, thank you for working so hard. And it was just a tiny shift in terms of verbiage. Instead of saying like, I'm so proud of you, and she said, thank you for, it allowed me to feel like I was actually serving us. And then us being able to openly talk about behavior the way that we do has made this way less emotionally charged.